Hi everybody, this is Rick here. I'm going to give you a rundown of my setup here with the Friends and Family Shelly Haskell testnet on how I have my nodes set up. Now, there are many different ways of setting up on the Friends and Family, excuse me, the guides are set up for you to set up on an Amazon Web Service server or on Ubuntu. Now, I have a Mac. Well, I've got a Mac Pro server. I mentioned my other videos. It's a 64 gig, 12 core, 24 thread, pretty good server. It's a 2013 model, but it's pretty heavy duty server. Really worked out really well. And I wanted to show you my setup to give you some ideas. You can get any kind of server, any generic server type, and put Ubuntu Linux 20.04 seems to be working pretty well. You can put a host operating system and then get some guest operating systems on there. Hey guys, hi Mr. Brinker, hi Katsumoto. I can't see chat. I can see the chat messages coming up because, hey Keller Crypto, because I'm on a cell phone. So I'm doing this with my cell phone. So I can't like interact with the chat very well, but I can see your messages coming up. So I have my servers running behind me. It's kind of back behind here. It's the cylinder that you've seen before. But I wanted to show you the nodes. It came out pretty cool. So over here, I've got the Mac. Now, these two screens are on the same computer. This is on a Mac Pro server, these two screens. It's got twin video cards. It's like 6 gig video, whatever it is. And on this one, so let me show you how the desktop, I can two-finger swipe. Whoops, let me turn all the way around here, all the way around. Yeah, that's better, okay. All right, so on this desktop, on your right, I have multiple computers. So here's the Mac native or host operating system, okay? This is a host operating system. I'm running Parallels, okay? Now, you can run KVM, you can use VirtualBox, you can use these various virtualization softwares, but I'm using what's called Parallels. You got to pay for it, and you can see these little summary machines here in this window. I'll zoom in a little bit, but it is the FaceTime camera. So here's the virtual machines here that are also showing over here. There's the actual machine of the virtual machine. And then I just kind of swipe. If you watch, I've got one, oops. There's 2, 3, 4 desktops. And what's running on those desktops is I have a core and a relay node here, okay? A core and a relay node here, and a core and a relay node here, all running on different virtual machines. And then I have the virtual machine desktop control center right here, okay? Then over here on the other screen, no, these are the Shelly Haskell nodes. So before I go to the other screen, this is the Haskell node, relay, and a core. And I don't know if you can see that. Let me kind of zoom in. It's kind of hard to see. There's 18 peers it's connected to and 3 local core nodes it's connected to. And then there's 2 more there. And then there are 2 more there. Okay, so there's 6 nodes on Haskell running on this computer. Then over here on the other screen, this is also a Mac. You see how that's a Mac desktop, right? It's got the little Apple thingy up there. And then I can move over, and I have 3 Rust nodes. These are leader nodes. This is Digi 0, 1, and 2 running right here with the status. I don't know how, well, that's kind of hard to see. But anyway, there you go. There's the 3 nodes here. Okay, these are 3 leaders running on the Rust Jormungandr incentivized testnet. And then I have 6 nodes over here running on the Friends and Family testnet using Parallels on Mac. Then I have my Linux old miner node running over here. There's 2 passives running over here. I use that for backup. If I need to, I can bring up multiple nodes over there, and I've got another computer over here. Oh, and a neat thing about the Haskell nodes is that they use DNS. You can use DNS to resolve a host. So I made entries. I use Ionos to support Digital Fortress Online. That's where I put my Digital Fortress website. So I put the relay nodes in there. I made A-record entries on my Ionos server, and that way these nodes can find each other. The relays know where other relays are. You can either use IP address or you can use DNS. But I used DNS the first try with the IP, and it's pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy to do. So as we learn more and continue with the Haskell testnet here, there will be more videos coming out. You can check out PayAda. He has a really good video out about the Haskell testnet for you to get familiar with. So PayAda, that's Big Pay, and his YouTube channel is Big Pay. So check out Big Pay's channel. Kaizen Crypto, I think, has one out there too. I think if I remember correctly, and Eystein Hansen. Eystein, he has one on his channel, really good, really thorough. Make sure you put Eystein's video in 1080p, and you can see all of the details about how he sets up the nodes. He did a fantastic video, so check that out over there. I just wanted to show you the various options of how you can set up nodes. If you're a Mac user, I used Parallels. I also tried VirtualBox, but I found Parallels to be extremely efficient, where I can just beat the snot out of it, and super easy. It's just ridiculously easy to use. So it's kind of a trade-off. Is it worth paying for the software? So far, I say yes. It's been worth paying for it. You can see I'm just absolutely crushing the CPU. Well, actually, the CPU is doing really good. The RAM, I've got the RAM maxed out. Where's that at? Okay, you can see here it's at 50 gigabytes of 64 gig, and there's only 13 left. It's almost full. But the CPU is actually rather light. Yeah, the CPU is barely, these little bumps right here is CPU consumption. That's all of these virtual machines all combined on that CPU. So not bad. I'm not bad. Actually going pretty, I'm pretty happy with how this worked out, and it's it turned out to be a lot of fun. So I'll see you all on the Friends and Family testnet. There will be more pioneers coming on board in, I don't know how long, probably at least a couple of days. Cheap from Cheap Staking is going to be on with me, and Jesse from Bounty from Wyoming. Those are going to be my first two folks that come on the testnet with me for the pioneers. And the way we're going about this, it's working out really good, because instead of just a mad rush of hundreds of people flooding the test net, we've got 19 or 20 people in there, and we're working out all the kinks and just little ironing things out very nicely. And that way, when we bring more and more and more pioneers on board over the next couple of weeks, it will be a lot smoother transition process. So the process was planned out very well and seems to be working very well. So that's all I got for you tonight. It's getting kind of late. I gotta get up early. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching Digital Fortress, and go Cardano. Cardano's rocking it. Cardano is rocking it. This is going to be great, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye. And again, I got to figure out how to turn this off.